Hello one and all, welcome back to yet another movie review, and this time I shall be reviewing Karate Kid Legends, which is the newest film in the Karate Kid franchise. It is the sixth film in this series. This takes place 3 years after the events of the Netflix series Cobra Kai. This stars Ben Wong, Jackie Chan, and Ralph Macchio, and other actors in the movie. And this movie's been out for a while, guys, so I am in fact going to get into some spoilers. And so if you have not seen Karate Kid Legends, watch it first, then come back. Unless if you don't care, welcome anyways. So Karate Kid Legends, after moving to New York with his mother, Kung Fu prodigy Lee Fon struggles to let go of the past. He has tried to fit in with his newest classmates. When a new friend needs his help, Lee enters a karate tournament, but skills alone aren't enough. With the help of Mr. Han and Daniel LaRusso, he soon learns to emerge two styles into one for the ultimate martial arts showdown. So I was very curious about Karate Kid Legends because after finishing Cobra Kai, the Netflix series, which is one of the best shows I've ever seen. I love Cobra Kai. Either this film or the first Karate Kid film are like the best thing about this franchise. The Cobra Kai series enhanced the two sequels, which were from the 80s. And maybe, and you know what, Karate Kid Legends probably even enhanced the remake, which is referred to as the Kung Fu Kid. It's not a great movie, the 2010 film, but I don't mind it. So Karate Kid Legends, I was a bit skeptical, simply because I was just like, okay, Sony is ruining yet another franchise because it's done it with Spider-Man. Now it's doing it with Karate Kid, and I just do not think it works, honestly. That being said, though, guys, if you guys follow me on my channel, I don't really like being negative too much anymore, just because there's a lot of it nowadays. I'm a positive person. But maybe every once in a while, I'll probably talk about a movie that I'm maybe not too positive on. I didn't hate Karate Kid Legends like some people did. It's a movie that I just find pretty mediocre. So the film opens with a scene from Karate Kid 2 with Mr. Miyagi and Daniel LaRusso. And what they got wrong is that the fact that it said 1986 on there, but Karate Kid 2 actually does take place literally after the first film, so it should said 1984. Yes, Karate Kid 2 came out in 1986, but it took place in 1984. Karate Kid 3 took place in 1985. And the first two took place in 1984 as far as the timeline goes with Karate Kid Legend, or the Karate Kid universe in general. So basically, Karate Kid Legends, according to Ralph Macchio anyway, is another chapter in this grand universe. And I also immediately thought, okay, this is going to be a sequel to the 2010 Karate Kid film, because Jackie Chan returns as Mr. Han. And so after the flashback scene, we then cut to China, where we see Lee Fon, played by Ben Wong, who I will say gives a pretty decent performance. I will definitely say that right away. And if you thought Ralph Macchio was mismarketed in this movie, Jackie Chan is as well. Because the first half of the movie, this movie is 90 minutes long. It is like 94 minutes long, in fact. Like, I could use literally another few moments with Daniel LaRusso in this movie, if you're really going to include him on the poster. But anyways, the first half of the movie I quite enjoyed. I mean, I thought Lee Fon was a compelling enough character. You know, he's learning more than one sport. There's literally 3 sports in this movie: boxing, kung fu, and karate. and it's all over the place as far as I'm concerned anyway, even though I did somewhat enjoy the first 30 minutes of the movie. And then roughly about the second half of the movie, we sort of see Sydney Stanley's girl's character. We see her dad actually boxing in the ring, and then unfortunately loses, and so then Lee Fan sees this karate tournament, the martial arts tournament, should I say. And so Mr. Han goes over to the Miyagi house and sees Daniel LaRusso, and does in fact show him a picture of himself and Mr. Miyagi when they were young. And so Daniel LaRusso comes to New York and helps Mr. Han train Lee Fan to learn Kung Fu and Miyagi-Do karate. And so they do that. And I will admit, though, the fight scenes are well filmed, even though I think the older Karate Kid films and the Cobra Kai show had some amazing fight scenes. Karate Kid Legends, they're not the best. I mean, they are kind of more quickly edited. And personally, I'm not a fan of quick editing too much in movies. Lee Fan eventually wins a tournament anyway, and that's Karate Kid Legends over. Then we cut to a post-credit scene after we see the Karate Kid Legends title. We're at this pizza place, and so they deliver this pizza to Daniel LaRusso, and we see Johnny Lawrence, played by William Zabka, the main character of the Cobra Kai show, and also the opponent from the first Karate Kid film, and saying, "Oh look, we should make our own pizza place. Call it Miyagi-Do." And then LaRusso's like, no, that's disrespectful to Mr. Miyagi. And Johnny Lawrence, being Johnny Lawrence, is pretty much, just saying things like slice first, slice, or no anchovies, olives on, olives off. You can definitely tell that Johnny Lawrence does still have that character as he was in Cobra Kai. And I thought that was actually a pretty good scene. But overall, guys, this movie was just too short. It needed a lot more going on with this movie, as far as I'm concerned anyway. It's not one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I've seen far worse movies. This isn't as bad as some of the movies like Morbius or Madam Web or Kraven the Hunter, which are also movies by Sony. This movie had potential, but unfortunately it was just poorly mismarketed, and really it is Sony's fault. Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan are great actors, but really, they are barely in this movie. And overall, guys, Karate Kid Legends is definitely one of the weakest films in the Karate Kid franchise. I still think the next Karate Kid film is the worst in this series, even though Mr. Miyagi's in that one. Because Karate Kid Legends does have some bits going. Lee Fan, I think, is a compelling character anyway. The first half is pretty solid. Nothing too special, even though I liked it quite a bit. But this movie was just pretty mediocre. And I'm going to give Karate Kid Legends a C. I only do A grades on my channel, if you guys seen for a while. But no matter what movie I review, guys, I'm going to bring grades back. The B's, the C's, the D's, and the F's, if I ever go negative again. But you will more likely see positive on this channel. But there you go, guys. That is my review on Karate Kid Legends. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this movie in regards to the Karate Kid franchise. Let me know below in the comments. And as always, if you're new to my channel, I'm a movie reviewer from the UK that likes to do movie reviews, particularly classics because they are my favourite types of movie reviews to do. But of course, I do new releases every once in a while. As always, if you're new, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, notify that bell before you leave. All my social media links are in the description below. And if you're a returner, welcome back and hope you're enjoying my content so far. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace. Oh, and stay tuned for my final Christmas review in this 3-parter series, my Christmas special for this year. It's going to be my last movie review of the year, but see you then.